Okay.
It's complicated teaching somebody and being. And I don't know if I would ever do a cooking lesson live like that again. Sorry, Cass. What do you?
Sherry, you need to come on in.
Are we getting off Zoom now too? Because I want to be in your live in the comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, love you guys.
Love you. So Sherry, come on in.
I'm in.
Okay.
How do I ask?
Oh, we're already getting viewers here. Hey everybody, this is Kaz, and I am getting ready to make some side dishes for you. We've got one guest request, and hey Sherry.
Yes, I sent a request. Oh, here I
Yeah,
am.
you're in.
I'm in. Hey there. I'm finishing
I
up
can't see
Jesse's
myself,
hamburger.
so can you see me?
Yes. Well, I can see your cooking
Okay,
place and your bowls and
okay. Well, let's see me.
there you are. Ooh, and a black
Okay.
chef shirt.
Hey everybody. I'm gonna wait for just a couple minutes for everybody that was on my live and that was on the previous Food Talk TV. But um, what we're going to be making today is uh, a caramel swirl cheesecake. It's a it's an icebox cheesecake, and then we're going to be making some cornbread dressing with sausage, uh, and we're going to be making some cranberry sauce, fresh cranberry sauce from real cranberries. So we're just going to wait for a couple minutes for everybody to get in, and then we're going to start.
How do I mute myself?
What are you cooking? I hear water.
I'm no, you hear hamburgers.
Oh,
I don't know how to
you're
mute
making
my.
dinner?
Can you mute me? Yeah, can you mute me?
No, no, I don't want you to mute. I want you to
Well, look,
read the
I'm
comments
almost
and
done.
talk. So don't worry, it's not distracting at all. Looks like okay. So we've got about 8 people in here. I'm going to go ahead and start.
I'm hot.
Right now, we're going to be making some caramel sauce for the cheesecake. Starting off with caramel candies. The hardest part about this is unwrapping all the candies. This is 10 ounces, 10 to 8 to 10 ounces worth of candies. And Sherry has got the ingredients and the amounts of ingredients for everything that I'll be making today.
I do. Where is it?
I sent it to you on Messenger. Messenger.
Well, that's really swell to know.
Yes, I did that about 2 hours ago. Well, the last one only about an hour ago. So we're starting off with the caramel candies and about 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm going to start over low heat here. Now the caramel sauce is really easy. It's the water, the caramels, and I'm going to stir continuously. Once they're completely melted, I will kill the heat, and I'll add about a third a cup of half and half. So get a. The, you want to try to use a non-stick pan. Well, you don't want to try to use. You want to use a non-stick pan. You can use a regular pan, but it's just going to be a lot of effort. Sherry, is this a good view?
Good view.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you can see the water starting to turn caramel color, and eventually that's all we're going to see is caramel color as it melts. This goes probably the entire process is going to take about 8 to 10 minutes. You could be tempted to actually turn up the heat. Not a good idea. Because if you have burnt caramel, you don't have anything you can use. And for those of you who don't know, caramel is really just sugar.
That's
Sugar
why it's so
burns.
good.
That's right. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, Frank says that's why I buy it in 5-pound bricks.
Okay, so take a look, guys. This is melting very quick, and it's only really on a very low flame.
Hamburger's done. It just needs mayonnaise and the vegetables are beside it, and the guacamole's in
Are
it.
you whispering to me, Sherry?
No, I was telling Jesse where I put all the food. Now I'm
Okay.
done.
I'll tell Jesse I said hey.
Cass said to tell you hello. He's cooking. He said same here.
Okay, so we're almost ready. Now, making caramel sauce is not the same as just melting down caramel candy, because we have to be able to pour it when it gets cool again. So that's the reason why we're adding the half and half. So once it cools down, we'll still be able to use it in our recipe. And this is almost done. Hope everybody's got a good view of it. And if there's any questions, Sherry's right there and can answer questions or
I'm
relay
looking.
them to me. Okay, so that's completely melted. I'm going to kill the heat. And we're going to add about 1/3 of a cup.
Can you make it with condensed milk?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, you can. And it'll just be sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, it may not look like the half and half is incorporating well, but you just keep stirring. And at this point, you've got a nice caramel sauce. So I'm going to pour this into an earthenware coffee cup. It'll keep it until I'm ready to use it in a few minutes. Let's move the camera back a little bit.
I'm wondering how I'm going to get the ingredients because I don't have Messenger on that yucky phone.
Oh, the same way you can just, if you need the ingredients, you just go to Messenger and look at it. It'll just put your profile picture up.
Well, aren't you going to tell us what
Well,
it is?
yes.
Okay. Just hand me that coffee cup, Desiree said. Yeah, me too.
Okay, so now this is
I think
actually
it'd
a
be
lot
fun.
more that I'm going to need for the recipe, but I'm sure that you can figure out lots of different things to do with the remainder of this sauce. I know that this is going to be in my coffee
Turn it
tomorrow.
up. Uh, uh, yeah, Fancy No Filter said, and nobody gets hurt. Just hand me that
That's right, and
cup, please,
nobody gets
and
hurt.
nobody gets hurt. Uh, I agree. Woo! This is going on cheesecake, correct?
Yes, that's going on cheesecake. It's going in the cheesecake, as a matter of fact.
In it.
So
Now I'm
that's
smelling my hamburgers are
that's the
killing
next
me.
project right now. We're going to make the cheesecake.
Frank says, do you need to store the leftover sauce in the refrigerator?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Well, will it melt back down and be creamy again? Or does it stay that way?
This is going to cool down. This is cooling down, and it'll
No, what
stay.
I mean
Yes, it
is,
will be creamy. As a matter of fact, I have some. Let's take a look. What what you can do? This is from yesterday,
oh, okay.
and 10 or 15 seconds in the microwave. Uh, you zap it
Amy, man.
2 or 3 times, and it'll be completely melted again. But see, it never really, even in the refrigerator, it never really gets hard again. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Amy Man's in here.
Handyman. Oh, they're coming from your live. That's awesome. Okay, let's, we're going to start on the cheesecake. And the ingredients here:
This is
vanilla.
a cheesecake,
Hopefully
caramel
soon I'll have,
cheesecake.
yeah. Hopefully tomorrow or within the week or so, I won't have to use this imitation vanilla because one of our Food Talk TV creators is sending me some homemade vanilla extract.
It'll be so good. As you remember that name and follow him. Me either. I want my
Remember which name?
vanilla. Remember Handy Man 71. Very easy to make your own vanilla. I'm too old to learn that.
Okay,
Frank will just send me some.
you're too old. So you want to start off with room temperature cream cheese, just an 8-ounce block. And this video, or the video on how to make this, is going to go up on Food Talk TV probably in the next day. I already have it, just don't have it edited. And we're going to cream this with a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar. This is an easy recipe. This is one of those recipes where if you have somebody who's coming to a potluck or holidays and they've never made anything before, but they really want to be involved, give them this recipe. There's no cooking, no burning, and like Desiree, you won't get burnt. Is there's so few ingredients, it's hard to mess up. And that, so we've got the 8 ounces and the cream cheese and 1/4 cup of light brown sugar.
Your sister's watching you. Thank you for telling her that. Dear. Yeah, anybody who wants to cook on Food Talk, on our cooking club on Wednesday night, just get the ingredients, and I'll be showing you how to make Arkansas style dressing. I'm on here sending him some likes from my other phone.
Okay. See how quick that was? It's completely creamed together.
Yep. Oh.
We have one last step here. Let me go ahead and get rid of these. This recipe is going to go so fast, you're going to wonder why we wasted a whole live for it. But that's the reason why we're making more than one recipe.
Keeping your cheesecake from.
One
Oh,
container
Mr.
Full Whip.
Hammy, do you cook? Hammy
sorry,
said that's
Sherry,
the
what?
best. What? Oh, he said, what's the best way from keeping your cheesecake from cracking?
Oh, if you're going to use if you're making a traditional cheesecake, this is an icebox cheesecake, but if you're making a traditional cheesecake, make sure that you have a good water bath in your oven. That's the way to keep it from cracking, is to keep the air moist in your oven. And that's also the biggest mistake that people make.
Is bringing it straight out?
No, is not having a water bath, not having a humid oven.
Yeah. Yeah, you told me that the other night. I just don't know this stuff.
Okay. This is a matter of just folding it in. We're just folding in the Cool Whip. And if you don't know how to fold it in, just watch. You're just going up from the bottom and lifting to the top. Everybody knows the internet meme from Schitt's Creek about folding it in. But this is the method of folding. You go from the bottom to the top. From the bottom to the top.
I love them too. Listen, I just really, after watching people make things, I even would taste of the macaroni and cheese with the nutmeg. I want us to get together and cook. We need to. My opinion.
Okay. This is completely put together now. So now it just needs to go into a shell.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not make this myself, just so that you know.
You know what gives it away is that Oreo thing in the center.
I could have
it
printed
could just
that
be
up.
me.
I could have printed that up.
Am I willing to try? Yeah, I would.
I'm just saying. Okay.
I can't
so
make a graham cracker one that tastes as good as a bought one.
You know, that's the deal. That's true. There are many things that just tastes better bought.
I love semi-homemade food. Me too. Let's
Oh, you know what? Let's go back because I forgot something.
Not you.
Yes. Just
Ah,
like almost
Australia.
every time on Cooking Club.
We have some Leah from Australia is in here.
Well, hi there. I forgot my favorite ingredient in the world.
It better not be
And no, it's
nutmeg.
not nutmeg.
Okay. Hello, mate. Oh, cut it out. That's right. It's good day, mate. Not hello, mate. It's good day.
Good day, mate.
Oh, goodness. Now she's
I
gonna
forgot
tell her to
that
throw
vanilla.
another crock on the barbie.
So I'm just going to fold that back in too.
There.
Are there any comments I should know about?
Um, totally. Is the caramel going in or on top?
We're going to get to the caramel in just a second. It is going to go on top, but I'm going to swirl it in. Okay, let's get this in here.
Um, let's see.
Look,
Somebody wants to know about
as
the
a
nutmeg discussed with me, and it's my mother would put so much that it would puke a buzzard off a gut wagon. It was horrible, and I just learned to hate it. Serious. That's an Arkansas phrase. I don't know what else to tell you. It's bad.
now, how long we been on this live, Sherry? I can't
Uh,
see a watch.
let me look at the time. It is 4:53.
4:53.
What time did
And
you come in?
I tell you
4:30.
what, yes,
Oh,
this pie is made. It just needs to chill. We're going to put some of the caramel on it,
so it's going. I have family
and
in
we're going to chill
Arkansas.
it.
Where in
Once this chills for an hour, that's
Arkansas?
it. So
Oh,
let's go ahead and get the caramel on, and we'll get it in the refrigerator.
Deacon's in here.
Hey, Deacon, how you doing? This has cooled down a little
He
bit.
says
Actually,
it's
it's cooled down quite a
caramel.
lot. Ooh.
You know, he says it's pecan instead of pecan too. But Deacon, you need to get on there and do your Woo Pig Suey video. Where in Arkansas do you have family? Fancy no filter.
Okay, are you going to get a good shot of this, or do I need to adjust the camera?
Am I going to get a shot of it? You want me to do
Can
a
you
screen
see?
record?
Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking. Okay, so I'm drizzling on, and then
Okay.
we do this. So the caramel does go into the cake, or into the cheesecake. And let's get a good view of it.
Oh, that looks so good. You're
And
making me
that's what
cry.
we're talking about.
Oh, I'm tearing up
Fancy no
over here.
filter. My cousin is Redneck Gourmet in Warren. Excellent cook. Well, we're going to have to check him out.
I wish I could take a
Leah,
screenshot of
yes,
that.
drizzle, drizzle. So, okay, that's the way it looks. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, yes, store-bought pie crust, absolutely. This is the same one that almost everybody was using at Cooking Club the other night, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to cover this up, and then we're going to move on to the next recipe. Oops. So this stays in for 1 hour. And after 1 hour, when the caramel has had a chance to, the cheesecake has had a chance to set, caramel has had a chance to squeeze in,
So quick. Yeah. Does
then
it
this
not
is
look
what we
so
have.
good? Did you make two?
Well,
Don't you dare eat
we
that
didn't
in
have an
front of us.
hour.
Don't
We
you
didn't have an
dare eat
hour
that in front of us.
to wait for it to get. So we're going to see what happens here.
I have a cherry cheesecake one in on my page. It's just
Yeah.
as fast as this. And I have a lemon ice box and lemon lemon meringue. Listen, these are so fast, y'all, and they're so good. So good.
There's a link tree in the bio where you can, that shows you how to get to everybody's channel. Sherry's channel is also in the bio.
I'll just type something.
Okay. And that's the pie. But
Oh,
I haven't eaten today, so I got to taste it. Hope you don't mind. Let's see what we got here.
hey, I think everybody's singing. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry. Oh yeah,
I know I am.
the cheesecake is completely set up. Oh,
Mm.
this I don't know whether you guys can see me, but this stuff is so good. I I know that I've got to cook 2 other dishes, but I could sit here and eat this whole thing, I think.
Well, we sure are enjoying watching you eat a pie. And we're
Well, I
dying
just
over
showed
here.
you guys how to make it. It took 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's correct.
It took 20 minutes to make this.
I really hope you did send me the recipe.
What?
I hope you really did send me the recipe.
I did send you the recipe. And
Yes, that
this is
is
going to be
homemade
as soon as
caramel.
we get off, uh, I'm going to be putting up a TikTok with how to make this. And
Oh,
the
good.
TikTok isn't much longer than the actual process of making the pie. We made this entire pie in 20 minutes. So let me put it over here and we're going to get to the next recipe.
I can have cooked now until corporate.
Let's clean this up.
Somebody was wanting to know how you did the caramel. I call it caramel. Sorry, Deacon, if you're
Go ahead,
still in
go ahead and
here.
tell them. Yeah, go ahead and tell them how we did it. Well, I clean up and get ready
Yeah,
for the
we
next.
just I don't know. I say caramel, and I always have. I know it's caramel, but I don't care. You know, it's kind of
I
like
say caramel too.
I know it's off, but I say off. and I can't help it because, you know, you know. Leah says she could cook that in 10 minutes.
She said she can cook it in 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
She's amazing.
Well, she probably wouldn't be
I'm
talking
so.
and showing, you know. Well, now you got to put in there, Leah, the the caramel. You have to have that caramel. You have to have that factored in as well, and that's what I think took the longest.
Yeah, making the caramel took 10 minutes by itself.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I took a snapshot of the message for the video. Or
Okay, let's get to some cornbread. What about
are
that?
you gonna make the cornbread?
Yes, I'm going
Hi,
to show everybody how to
Erica.
make it.
Your buddy's in here.
Hi, Erica.
See, he even knows who his buddy is.
Hey, Bessie.
Nobody has more buddies than Kaz. We all mother hen him to death.
Oh, come on.
Hey, how many candies did you put in there?
I put in 10 ounces worth. You can buy a 10-ounce bag of caramels, or you can, well, actually, they sell them in 10-ounce bags or 5-ounce bags, whichever one is easier for you.
Yeah, what he said. Leah, cornbread is popular, especially in the South, but that's how we make our dressing at Christmas time in the South. Most people eat dressing, I think, and it's made with cornbread and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do a cooking club, 7 o'clock Central Time. I'm going to show how to do dressing. It's what we're cooking on Wednesday night. And so if you go to Food Talk TV, follow us, please, and look at the one with me wearing this shirt because I just made it. I have the ingredients and the follow, so you can come into the cooking club. You can cook with us. That would be awesome.
Okay, so we're going to do cornbread from scratch. Now, there's a couple different ways of doing cornbread, and for cornbread that has sugar in it is good for you Northerners, but down south, sugar only goes in corn muffins. Also, in this case, we're going to be doing we're going to be making this just a little bit more floury because it's going to go in dressing. Not everybody does it this way, and I'm sure that Sherry does it a different way as well. But you can see her recipe on her TikTok channel in a couple days, or you can come to a cooking club and watch it. For this, we're doing 2 cups of yellow cornmeal. Now you can buy white cornmeal, but then I wonder what the point is.
I know. I use yellow.
When I bought it, it wasn't in this bag. It was in a paper bag, but paper bags tend to get mealy moths around here, so everything goes into a plastic container here. And a cup and a half of flour. Because this container is so skinny, I have to, the largest measuring spoon that will go in there is a 1/4 cup, so I'm going to do 6 of these.
Four, 7.
Thanks for
11.
helping, Sherry. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Oh. Is it a type of lard or animal fat? Oh, we call it oil, baking fat, or butter grease. Just depends on what you're making. I thought she meant her friend cooked in the movie Grease, and I was like, there's a buildup of
And the
grime.
last dry ingredient is going to be some baking soda. Now, cornbread happens pretty quick too. You can make cornbread in just a few minutes, especially if you're doing it in a cast iron skillet. I think, what is that, about 20 minutes there, Sherry?
Yep.
This is
At
not going to be
about
in a cast
15
iron skillet.
minutes, at about 15
No.
or 18 minutes, I flip it over and brown the other side. I flip it over in the pan and cook it the last 3 or 4 minutes upside down.
See?
So it'll be brown on the top. Unless I'm making dressing. And then it doesn't have to be perfect because you're putting stuff in it. He was frying chicken
So
wings
this
in
is
grease.
2 teaspoons of baking soda. Some people will also use baking powder, but for this recipe, I'm only using baking soda. You mix everything together. Then we're going to go to our wet ingredients. If you have a couple clumps, it won't kill it. Matter of fact, you'll ensure that it's not overmixed. Same thing with when you're making pancakes. You're not trying to go for completely smooth.
Hey, listen, I know you already have another, we call it a pone of cornbread in Arkansas. Most people do. Anyway, but a pan of, if you have too much cornbread, you can freeze it and use it to make dressing another time, in case you didn't know.
Let's get all our dry ingredients out of the way and go for the wet ingredients.
All right, so Leah is getting confused because you're saying grease and you're not being specific. Over there, grease is, she called, what was it she said? Grease is like a buildup of grime. And so she was confused. Yeah. And so we need to be
I'm sorry, was I
specific
talking about grease?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I've got chills, they're multiplying. I'm thinking of Grease, that one.
Okay, Sandy.
All right, well, maybe we need to just sing that. You start. What? You're not?
I think I use the term grease myself.
I do too. I
Uh,
say oil or grease, lard. No, shortening. Shortening. I say some. Crisco, shortening.
well, shortening is very specific. That's from vegetables.
Exactly.
Lard is from animals.
I know. I use Crisco shortening. I don't use lard.
Okay, so now for the wet ingredients. We're going to use buttermilk and eggs.
It was me being confused, trying to still understand.
And just a little bit later, we're also going to use a can of cream of chicken soup.
In the cornbread?
Yes. No, not in the stuffing. In the stuffing.
Oh, Man, I got a little concerned there for a minute. It's like,
That's
what?
okay. You're always concerned about me.
But I was like, I've never heard of that in cornbread. I'm sending likes to the host over here.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, that's my job till I'm better
One
paid.
job, one job. You have one job.
I know. At least I could do it right.
Okay, so I am scrambling these eggs, breaking them up right now. One of the mistakes that new cooks will make is they'll have a recipe that calls for eggs, and they'll put them in whole, and then wonder how they're going to get them broken up. So you break them up as soon as you scramble them. Okay. We are doing 3 cups of buttermilk. You can tell buttermilk in the store. It's got the green top.
But I have
You
a
don't have to
question.
search far and wide. Just look for the green top, and it will be buttermilk. Go ahead.
Um, well, you poured the buttermilk over the eggs. Did the eggs not take up part of the 3 cups?
Yeah, the eggs are about an ounce each. I went over the 3 cups. So yes, you're right.
Chefs. Mm, mm-mm.
it's it's really just a matter of reading the.
Yeah, but we
Uh,
didn't know that. We didn't know, so you know, I
that's
had to
fine.
ask.
I am happy to explain, and you know that too, because we do this on
Yeah,
Cooking Club all the time.
all the time.
And I'm going to melt some butter that's going in that, and that's going to finish off um, the cornbread. We're going to
Saints.
mix it, pour it into a bowl, or pour it into a pan, and get it going. How long is it going to take to melt this butter in the microwave?
About a minute. Is it solid and out of the refrigerator?
Nope. It's been sitting on the counter for 2 days.
Then I would just put it for like, I'd check it at about 30 seconds. And you might want to put a paper towel over it. Is it salted? Because if it's salted, it's going to pop
It
in
is
your
not.
microwave. Okay. Unsalted doesn't splatter
It is
like,
not.
yeah.
So, 15 seconds.
You must have a whoop-de-doo old kind.
I do not.
One of those
It
powerful
costs
microwaves.
$59. Cost $59 at Walmart. Okay. It was during Christmas.
All right.
Okay. And here we go. That's the whole thing. Oh, it is not the whole thing. You know what we need? We need a little bit of salt.
Yes. He heard me. No, they're not.
You see, I measured very, very impeccably that time.
Did you hear me say salt? When you said I forgot something,
I
I knew it was salt.
I did hear you say salt.
Yes. Isn't Walmart cheap as I'm just gonna fill in that blank. Wow, what
I
a
don't know.
fancy salt
For
container.
table salt, is there any reason to spend any more money than you have to?
No, she's killing me. This Australian gal, she's killing me, I
Oh yeah.
swear. Yes.
What's she
She
saying?
says, wow, what a fancy salt container.
Yeah.
Stop it. I'm trying to help
All the
you.
money in this operation goes in to pay the star. So that's all I can
Right.
tell you.
Hmm.
That's all I can tell
I'm
you.
probably the only person who doesn't have taste. Just beat it on the side of the bowl.
Oh,
Damn it. Damn it.
who's cooking over there? Who's cooking over here?
Not me.
That's right. Get out of the kitchen.
Uh, I'm a backseat driver. D- Came off. Look at that. Mhm.
Okay.
Y'all, I'll teach
Let's
him how to
get a
cook one of
pan.
these days.
What? What'd you
I
say?
said one of
What'd you
these
say,
days.
Sherry?
I said one of these days I'll teach you how to cook.
Okay.
You gonna let him sass you like that, Mama? That's right. I guess so. Well, I meant it's a
Wait a
nifty
minute. Who's
little
the one
salt.
being sassed? I'm pretty sure I'm the one who's taking most of the fire over here.
Hmm, not really, not yet.
Okay, so notice that it actually was pretty liquidy before I started, but the more I go, the drier it gets because that cornmeal absorbs pretty quickly.
Okay, now you got to stop stirring and just let it sit for about 5 minutes, and you watch it rise back up. Watch it.
I know it will.
Love it. I
But
love cornbread.
this is where we're going here now. Let's get it into a pan.
It's yellow from yellow cornmeal. We have white and yellow cornmeal.
Is there somebody in the chat who only makes white cornbread?
She said it got yellow. What did I miss? And I'm telling her I'm like it's from yellow cornmeal. You can do
Well,
white
maybe she's
cornmeal,
still
but
on the cheesecake.
no, no, she knows it's cornbread.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, the kind of cornbread that I grew up on uh, actually didn't rise and didn't get puffy. It was pretty flat in the pan, and I love that cornbread. But this is not what we're making today. We're making cornbread for dressing. Uh, Sherry, on the other hand, makes pretty traditional cornbread. I think you're going to be doing yours in a skillet, right?
I always make mine in a skillet, unless I'm making
Right.
muffins, corn muffins. But uh,
Okay. So this doesn't get flat. It puffs up, and it takes about 40 minutes in the oven. We're going to put it in the oven, and then we're going to play cards. Okay. Everybody got
did you
their
say 40 minutes?
40 minutes for this. The reason
Oh,
why
because it's
normally
so thick.
it's actually done in 30 minutes, but uh, in 40 minutes it'll dry out. And if it dries out, it's going to be better for dressing or stuffing. So that'll go in. And in 40 minutes, that'll come out.
He's a magician, y'all. That's all I gotta say. And the flavor is tremendous. You just gotta be here. Desiree said you have
So,
something on your shirt.
Yes, because I'm not wearing my my apron, my merch apron.
Yeah.
I
Merch
kind of
link
look
in
like I've been
bio.
cooking.
Look at you. Yes, you
Merch
do.
link in bio.
Boy, you're just plugging me all day, I tell you.
So once this comes out, the best thing to do is to actually uh, uh, leave it out for a day. You can put it in the fridge, but do not cover it because you're trying to get the moisture out. You're trying to make it stale. And remember, I was saying 40 minutes comes out. This is 40 minutes. This is not burnt. It's a perfect brown. And then we're just going to break it up and make it into dressing.
Butter,
Let's
yes,
go ahead
my
and
favorite
get a
pinto
bowl.
beans. Oh, hey, barbecue pastor's in here. Hello. We're making dressing.
Barbecue master.
Yes. Well, Kaz is.
So we're making cornbread dressing. And notice that I'm not breaking this up into tiny pieces. It's going to get stirred, so it will break up while I'm stirring it. But right now, we're just trying to get it in the bowl. Just check out the texture. This is cornbread at its finest. So, oh my God, all I need is a whole stick of butter,
Yes, dressing.
and I can
Not
finish this
stuffing.
right now.
Yes. Yes, yes. Hey, I'm putting out a poll, barbecue pastor. I'm putting out a poll on my TikTok. I'm putting up tomorrow, dressing or stuffing, and in the comments, tell me what the difference is. I do dressing.
Okay, so how long? What time is it right now?
Does anybody know? But really, are you? It's 5:23. But really, are we
I've
going to spank you and take your birthday if you go over?
We're not
Yeah.
going to go over. We're not going to go over.
Hey.
I
Okay.
just want to make sure that everybody gets these recipes and can go on about their life. That's all.
Yeah, we all got to have. Well, and our recipes are different, mine and yours. Yours won't be
Yes.
after you try mine. I'm just saying. You're just going to eat chicken and dressing for the rest of your life.
So everybody notice the very precise way that I'm breaking this up, okay?
Yeah, why?
You know, every single piece is about 1.24 ounces. I won't measure it because you'll have to take my word for it. No, I'm joking.
I was sitting here covering my eyes up like God's going to get him for that. I didn't even want to see.
How many
He's
people do
just
we
got.
have?
We have 40, and Desiree said he's just got a scale in his fingertip.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's where we're
It
going with that.
ain't in the bird, it's the
Now we're
biscuit.
actually going to do a little
In the
cooking here,
bird.
okay?
Hey,
And
you
there's going to
left
be no
some.
magic for that. I actually have to cook.
Uh, I need one of those little move around cooking things. Oh,
Topping for what?
I need one of those cooking things you move around there. You
Sure.
inedible. Uh, if it ain't in the
Okay,
bird, it's the
so
dressing. That's exactly right.
one of the things that I really, really enjoy is Bell's seasoning. I've been able to get it. It's sold up north. I've been able to get it most places I live, but I can't get it here in Texas. So I had to make my own, and uh, I'll give you guys the recipe. Um, but basically, it's marjoram. Uh, yes, nutmeg. There's some nutmeg in here. Uh, it's got thyme, sage, black pepper, and that's my poultry seasoning. Now,
Hey, I gotta
if you
say,
don't,
hang on. Leah,
well,
she's wanting to know what's the topping for this.
yeah, I don't know
You're just gonna have to
what
watch.
we're
You're
talking
just gonna
about.
have to watch. The dressing, I think. Uh, hang on. What's the
I was
topping?
literally typing when I said nutmeg. Huh? Okay, so to go into the dressing, we need to saute down a few vegetables. I've got 2 sticks of celery here, which uh, the way that you feel about nutmeg is the same way that Desiree feels about celery.
Me too. I think it's a stalk of Satan. I know where it grows straight up from.
Oh wait, no, I don't. Maybe it's not.
It is me. It
It,
is
it's
me.
not Desiree. Maybe it's just you. This is a half of a sweet onion. If you can get Vidalia, that's good. In Texas, though, we've got sweet onions.
Awesome.
As Miss Paula Dean says, a stick of butter. That's the only measurement that she knows.
And if that's not enough, use more.
And 4 ounces or half a pack of Jimmy Dean. This is
Sausage
enough to
rolls.
make a 9 by 13, but we're only doing an 8 by 8. So is everybody with us?
Somebody's worrying because you haven't put any bacon grease anywhere.
Oh, you know what? I got sausage grease. But if somebody wants some bacon grease, no problem.
Here we go. Bacon grease
If
it
you
is.
don't know what this is, ask your grandma. Okay?
Ask
I'm not
me.
going to explain
I'm
it
the
to you.
grandma. Yeah,
And
there's the
there's the
bacon
bacon
grease,
grease.
y'all. No, dressing. Oh, in the dressing?
Now, so all we're doing is we're cooking the sausage and we're uh, sweating down the veggies.
Where you from, Nene? Nene says bacon grease is a southern staple.
That's right.
True words, true words. Georgia. Georgia. It's just Jimmy Dean sausage. Well, you probably don't have that over there. Just like
Oh,
breakfast
everybody's got
sausage.
Jimmy Dean. Yeah, everybody got Jimmy
Probably
Dean.
not. Hi, Lori. She says no, they don't have Jimmy Dean. Just get. Do you have breakfast sausage? Just get some sort of breakfast sausage.
Where's she at?
She's in Australia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just any pork sausage.
Yeah.
The breakfast sausage in the United States uh, is a sage-based sausage. So if you can find a sage-based sausage, that's going to be what we consider breakfast sausage.
Um, is that? I can't even hear that frying.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't even hear that frying. Did the burner go off?
No, it's still on.
No? Okay.
I'll make it a little bit hotter so you can hear it frying. Hear that sizzle, that satisfying
Yeah.
sizzle.
What do
The
they
thing
call
is
that?
I'm not trying to
ASMR?
fry the vegetables though.
Oh, okay. Turn the eye up.
Turn the eye up. That's she means the eye of the burner,
Mm.
or he means the eye of the burner. I can't tell. All we're doing
I,
is making the vegetables soft and cooking through the sausage. And
I
we
hear
don't,
it now.
because we're trying to do the vegetables, we're not trying to fry the vegetables. That's the reason why I don't have everything as high as you might like it. And plus, this is all going to cook it. This is going to be cooked through, but it's all going to cook in the oven as well.
Okay, so do you pour all the juice that's in there into the cornbread?
Yes, I do.
Hmm. Boy, you got a paper bird or something here, and you're getting
Oh,
roses.
whoa, thank you. So anybody who's watching Food Talk and doesn't know what this channel is a collaboration. I'm just one of the cooks. Um
I'm one,
uh, that's right.
and so is.
Sherry is in here. She's also one. We have 6 founding creators, and we all cook. We have our own channels, and
Yeah.
on Sunday nights, this is what we do. We cook for you guys. Next week it'll be Sherry, and who's gonna?
No,
Frank
it'll
is
be
gonna cook
Frank
with you, right?
and Erica. Frank and
Frank
Erica.
and Erica. Frank and
Yeah, I'm
Erica.
gonna be in. I'll be in Frank's box, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yes,
And I
Cook and
think you're gonna
Erica.
be in Erica's.
Edible food cravings is also here. If you're a
Frank.
if you're a cook and you'd like to have your videos featured, let us know, and we'll send you a link where you can upload your video.
I wish Barbecue Pastor was still in here so I could tell him, because I'd like for him to have a video on Food Talk TV. I'll ask him.
Okay, so it's cooked through. I just need to get the poultry seasoning in there. I only use about a
Somebody, hey,
teaspoon.
somebody asked,
Yes?
do you put white bread in your cornbread dressing?
No, I don't.
I don't
Mine
either.
is strictly all cornbread. And I know that people do their recipes out there. Some people put biscuits.
Yeah, I know.
Basically, I think it's just people using their old bread ends.
Yes, you can use chicken or turkey. I'm making the chicken dressing on Wednesday at our cooking club. Go to Food Talk TV, look at the video I just put up wearing this shirt, and it'll tell you how to sign in. And it has the ingredients, and you can come cook with us, 7 o'clock Central Time, and you'll have to figure it out from there because I am inept at math. Just saying.
Oh my God, this smells so good. As soon as I tossed in that poultry seasoning, it smells so good. And
You could
this,
add King's curry to this. And cabbage to dressing?
And here is final ingredient of the wet mix. Okay? Cream of chicken soup.
Oh, now there's something similar we do, but I put it in.
Well, I'm not cooking it. It's the heat's off now. So everything the way it is, like it is, just going in there. Because at this point, it doesn't matter. It's all going together now.
Yeah, well, I was worried, James. Come on, man. James is saying, "LOL, is it frying? I can't hear it." Well, inquiring minds need to know. This is a dressing, chicken and dressing. No, sausage and stuffing. No,
Yeah,
sausage and
sausage.
dressing. Sausage dressing. Man, I'm so confused. If you don't make it like I do, I have no clue. You don't drain the sausage grease off. Somebody asked that.
No, no. It's all going in the dressing.
Mhm.
I do not drain it. Everything's going in, all the flavor. You drain it, you're just throwing away flavor.
He's the chef, man. You need a pair of black gloves
And you
and get your
see,
hands in there and give it that.
trust me, if I need to get my hands dirty, I will get my hands dirty.
Thank you, James.
But right
See,
now, all we're doing is
he
incorporating all the veggies and the sausage. Go
James
on.
says I'm funny, but I want him to know that I decided to teach instead of be a comedian. So get in there, Kaz. Lori said. Lori said, "Get in there, Kaz."
I will. Is that our Lori?
Yeah, that's our Lori.
Okay. Lori's in the cooking club, guys. Okay. Now it's done absorbed all the grease and it's still dry. What else does it need there, Sherry? What do we need?
Uh, well, probably some. I would probably put some, like, yeah, just chicken stock or something, some kind of
I
vegetable
made
stock or
some
something.
from Better Than Bouillon
Yes, better than bouillon. How
because
about that?
Better Than Bouillon
Makes
makes
all
all
the
the
difference.
difference.
Makes all the difference. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, there we go. Better than bouillon. Better than bouillon. It's in a little jar. The girl from Australia, we may have to ship her some. It's better than bouillon, like gold
I know it
bouillon.
sounds like she's very deprived over there. I'll show it in a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Still very dry. We're going to use most of this, as a matter of fact.
You ought to put
And
another can of cream and chicken. No,
you ought to
or
do your
part
own
of it.
recipe.
Well, you need all the help you can get. I can't see it that well. Let's see. Maybe that'll.
Oh, you can't
Maybe that'll
see?
be it. Well, I can see it, but I can't discern the consistency. Because if it's too dry, it's going to be so dry when you get it
Yeah.
out of the oven. Okay. I can hear that.
But this is going to go in the oven uncovered for a long time. So I'm not worried about putting too much liquid in it because the liquid will come off.
Right, it will. That's why I put a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, plain old chicken stock. That's right. I'm a foodie and I love beans.
Okay,
Mel
this
Cappy, Mel, come to
looks
our
about
cooking
right.
club.
Now, I want you to notice, or I want everyone to notice the dark covered pieces. That's the crust. This tastes really good, even in the stuffing. Okay, people want that. So you're not trying to get just straight homogenized bread like you would in stovetop stuffing. Okay, that looks good. Since it looks good, let's put a little bit more in there.
Yeah. I want to tell, hey, Mel, go to Food Talk TV. Anybody who wants to come to our cooking club, it's on a Zoom and it's on Wednesday nights. And you can go to Food Talk TV. I have this shirt on in the video, and I tell the link how to get in there. So just do that, and you'll see. Sweetie has me crying. I'm so happy.
Now,
Thank
this may
you.
look like a lot, and it is a lot. This makes enough for a 9 by 13, but I only do an 8 by 8. The reason why I do an 8 by 8 is because if it's really good dressing or really good stuffing, uh, you never get a chance to take any of it home. So I make it, and then I make also a little pan, a very small pan, a 4 by 6 pan, or um, or a loaf pan that'll have the rest of it in there.
So,
So
in
this is
other
going to go.
words, they can all come over to your house the next day for leftovers.
That's right.
Oh, I love that
Who is
dish.
this?
What is that?
Is this
What is
a
that?
Pioneer woman?
That is so pretty. That's what I want for Christmas, just so you know.
Just so you know.
Just so you know. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to send some likes for that. It says down there,
Ooh,
Grandma
okay.
is sending some likes.
Don't worry about getting
Let's
this
pull
higher
out.
than the dish because it won't spill out. It will puff up though. It will puff up, but it won't spill out. Get it edge to edge. The one thing that I didn't do that I probably should have done because not everybody's going to be using a dish like this. If you're using a metal dish, butter your dish.
Mel Cappy said save her a piece of the cheesecake.
You got it.
Thank you, Benita. Benita agrees with me that stuffing goes inside the bird. I don't do that because I worry about salmonella. You know, it not cooking well enough and ugh,
Yeah. A lot of people have gotten really sick from stuffing. Okay.
well,
Now, like I said,
listen,
this
a
goes
dress.
into another smaller pan.
Yeah.
This will not fill another one of these. It goes into a smaller pan, and it's for you to have all by yourself. Okay. Uh,
Oh,
this can this can go into the refrigerator just like it is, and you can cook it the next day. If it dries out after a couple of days, just add some more chicken broth to it, and it'll be just fine.
it's not cooked, James. He's gonna put it in there. Listen, Leah, dressing. We call salad dressing what you put over a salad. It's dressing as well. So she's so confused. But this is like dressing. You bake it in the oven. You stick that in the oven and you bake it for till it's done. I just bake it till it's done. How do you know when it's done? When it's done. But just know this, everything in there is already cooked. So even if,
Yes.
till it's good and hot, you
Yeah.
know.
There's no eggs or anything. There, everything is already cooked. So one thing I want you to notice is that you can. I only put 4 ounces of sausage in there, but you can see sausage, and you can get sausage in almost every bite of this. So this is going to go in the oven for at least 40 minutes at 400 degrees. And we're going to play a game of spades for that time. Does everybody have their cards ready?
Y'all know he already has one cooked, right?
What?
Listen, it's just the thought of what you have to dig out of the turkey's rear to eat dressing. I can't do that.
Rear. Oh my God.
Well, isn't that where they stuff it? I am not
thought it was the
eating
neck.
dressing. Well, that's just a little tiny hole. I wouldn't want to have to pick up a turkey and shake it out. It goes in the backside. Ugh. But that's just me. Try stuffing in turkey. Yeah.
And through the magic of the internet, 40 minutes have passed.
Voila.
And
Ta-da!
there we go.
Ta-da! Say what? Cook it. Kelly cooks Texas. What?
Kelly Cooks Texas. Is she in here?
Yeah. No, but that's what she
Oh.
says. Ta-da!
She says
I think
voila.
I must be one.
And voila.
You're from Arkansas. I am too. Deanna Johnson.
Okay.
Morris. Aren't we friends? Yes, we are. Look at it.
Oh my God. Oh, so
Cornbread. Shut your face. I can't have any
good. It is
Wednesday.
so moist. It is so moist. As a matter of fact, if I could get in there with the camera, which I can't, you could see that, yeah. You can see it glisten. Yeah, very moist.
She wants to see you take a bite.
Oh, fine. Because I'm going to take lots of bites.
Cornbread. We call this like a damper or crumble.
Let's go back.
He's from Texas, Deanna, but I use chicken instead of sausage. But it looks good. I'd like to try it. Bring it over, Kaz.
Okay. I just burnt.
Did you pull a Desiree? You just pulled a Desiree, didn't you?
I sure did. I sure did. Just because this thing was already made doesn't mean that it wasn't hot. So, this is so good. The only thing that it needs is gravy. And there's sausage.
Do you call it
in every
giblet?
single bite.
Do you call it
Giblets,
giblet
yes.
or giblet? I call it giblet.
It's giblet, yeah.
That's what my mom called it, but a lot of people say giblet. I don't know. But where are you going to get giblets if you don't have a turkey? So you got to have a turkey. But it's on the side. See, I eat turkey on the side of my dressing. It's over there. I don't have it in my turkey. That is a pretty dish.
Last recipe. What time is it?
Oh my gosh. You're going to have another recipe? Boy, you are something else. All right, it's 10 minutes till 6.
What time is it?
10 till 6.
10 till 6?
Yep.
Okay. Well, then we're going to have to make it quick. I'm going to make some cranberry sauce.
Oh, cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce.
Did it thaw out?
Well, Des was on. After I found out what that they were still frozen, I went ahead and tried to make some, and it worked out fine.
His hair ran away.
Okay, so we're making cranberry sauce. And we're doing this because I did a TikTok video just recently on cranberry sauce, saying that if it doesn't look like the can, it's not cranberry sauce. So some people believe that I don't know how to make cranberry sauce. I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is. This takes about 15 minutes total. These are frozen because I made a mistake, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna get them going. We're gonna get them going quick too. Okay.
Me too, Desiree.
There's only
I
a
don't
couple
want
ingredients.
balls.
There's
Is
only
that
a couple
orange juice?
ingredients. Orange juice.
Well, how about that?
Orange juice, sugar, a little water.
But I like it out of a
And if my
can.
hands weren't, if they weren't greasy, I would have been able to get it open a little bit easier. Let's get a little water. And I shouldn't have to explain cranberries to anybody, but I'm wondering if our friend in Australia has cranberries.
Yeah, well, she says that's a nifty little 4-pack of juice. I love jelly cranberry sauce. Yeah, me too. He has
This
Harry Potter.
This is cranberry sauce that is common to America. It's jellied. And in case anybody's interested, what I'm making right here could become this because cranberries are full of something called pectin, which makes it gel after it cools.
Can I answer your sister's question?
Absolutely.
He lost his cranberries, and he looked and he looked and he looked, and he had put them in the freezer. That's why. Listen, James 1234663 wanted me to tell you that he likes your Harry Potter glasses.
Okay. Well, thank
All
you.
right, now listen. And Desiree said, I have a bunch of triple sec. Is that something you could put in your, I don't know what that is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Triple sec is really common.
What is that? Is it alcohol?
Yes.
Triple sec? Oh, I was joking. I don't even know.
Okay, so this is about 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And basically it's almost as much sugar as it is cranberries because cranberries are very super tart. And this is another recipe where you need to stir it. Doesn't have to be stirred all the time, but you bring this stuff to a boil really quick. Yes.
Fancy No Filter says, do this in a slow cooker with triple sec, cinnamon, sliced oranges, okay, and nutmeg. But I wouldn't put it. That's just me. But all that other stuff sounds really good, whatever triple sec is.
And she's absolutely right. She is absolutely right. But one thing that I would say to her recipe is that that cranberries don't require a lot of cooking. So a slow cooker is fine, but you don't really need to take all that time. This is cinnamon sugar.
About like that right there. Sound like his daughter. About like that right there.
And Fancy No Filter, Thank you very much for mentioning the cinnamon. I wasn't going to put it in there, but since you said it, it's a really good idea.
The truck dropped tons of cranberries all over the road. That's when you go cranberry picking. Look at that man. Oh, oh, what have you done? Oh, I'm trying to
Overflow,
help you.
overflow,
That's
overflow.
going to be a
Whoa,
heck of a mess to clean up right there.
yeah, it is. But you know what?
Well,
That's that's what cooking's all about, right?
it is. If I didn't make a mess or if Desiree didn't burn herself, we just could not be cooking.
That's right. It
And if
wouldn't be
I weren't
fun.
perfect like I am, it wouldn't even be fun. Bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble is what somebody said. Yeah. I gotta
Okay.
change my earbud.
How about a bigger pot?
That
Okay. So
probably would be better.
we had those cranberries, those frozen cranberries, and now they're burst. It only takes a minute.
It's coming on up there. Did you know if you put a wooden spoon across the top, I've heard it won't boil over.
Really?
So just lay.
Like
That's what I've
that?
heard. Yeah, we'll test that theory, won't we? Do you see it not
Yeah,
boiling
no.
over?
Sure.
Look at that.
No, it's not boiling over because I took it off the heat.
Thank you, James. Leah said turn the heat down.
Yep.
Metal spoon.
What? Turning the heat down will keep it from boiling over too? See, we
How would
always
you
learn
turn
something,
this
don't we?
into a jelly? Yeah. Somebody
Oh,
wants to know. Well,
it,
put pectin in it.
no. Cranberries are loaded with pectin.
I knew that.
It'll turn
I was just
itself
seeing if
into a
you knew.
jelly.
I knew that. Yeah,
I know you knew because I said it about 10 minutes ago.
yeah, yeah. I was just checking to see if you were paying attention. I bet
Okay.
it does smell
Yes,
good. Does it smell good?
smells great.
Yes, yes.
So at this point, it's done, but what you're doing is you're trying to boil down the water.
Is it gonna have those whole berries in it? Are you gonna mash them up or something?
Actually, the boiling is going to bring most of them down to nothing. And yes, there will be
Uh,
some whole berries. You don't like the berries because they're squishy. See the way
I just,
they don't
yeah,
even look like
maybe.
berries anymore.
Now, Mildred says if you will put it on low heat and use a metal spoon, it will not boil over.
I
I
think
don't.
you
I
and
haven't
Mildred are
tested
going to have
that.
to take it outside, aren't you?
Well, now I don't know. I've never tried that theory, so uh,
I think if I put it out, I think that Mildred's right though. If I put it on low heat, um, uh, it won't boil over at all.
and a metal spoon.
I think she's absolutely right. But I'm trying to do this so that we can get out of here because everybody's been so nice. How many followers do we have in today?
We have 76 in here right now.
76.
73.
Okay.
73.
So,
But I'm tapping the
anybody
screen.
who hasn't been with us, Sherry, go ahead and recap all the things that we've made today.
Okay, so he has made the first thing he made was a caramel, depends on where you're from, cheesecake with an Oreo crust and caramel drizzled through it. And then he made cornbread, and then he made dressing with sausage in it. I've never even heard of that. Not saying it's bad, but and then because I don't know, now he's making cranberry sauce.
And Desiree earlier, before I did, made mac and cheese.
What?
She was giving a private lesson that we just got to watch. So,
Uh, no, yesterday.
okay, so notice the bubbles. This is not like water. This is almost a candy. And once it calms down, we'll be able to see the sauce. Now this, just the way it is, if it goes into the refrigerator overnight, it'll be like Jello because of all the pectin, all the natural pectin. You don't have to buy pectin to make cranberry uh, jelly cranberry sauce. When they pressure cook it in the cans, it turns itself into jelly.
I can hear
Yeah.
that bubbling.
So let's do this. Let me go get a dish.
Do you already have one made?
Pardon me?
You know how you had one made of everything you've made?
No. This
No.
one I did not have anything already made because it only takes 15 minutes to make.
All right. But it's going to be hot.
It is going to
Is
be
that going
hot.
to be okay?
No, because by the time it goes on the dinner or goes on the table
It will
for
have cooled down.
Thanksgiving, it will have cooled down. This will get thicker as it cools. And that
I might be able to eat those little whole pieces of cranberry. I've never tried it, so I don't know. It might be awesome for all I know.
you've had cranberry sauce though, right?
Oh yeah, I've had the sauce. I've just
Well,
never had the.
if you get Ocean Spray, if you buy Ocean Spray, it does have cranberries in it. If you buy the Great
No, I
Value,
get the
it does not have. Yes,
jelly.
yeah.
The
If you buy the Great
jellied.
Value, it only has the jellied in it.
That's what I buy is the jellied. I've never bought the ones with the whole berry. Never.
All
Never.
right, so I'm gonna just clean up a little bit, and then I will show you the results of everything that we made today. See, this is a syrup, and just like any syrups, as it cools down, it's going to get harder, or it's going to firm up, not get harder, but it's going to firm up. Cranberry sauce. And let's look at the pie. What happened to my pie? Hey, look, I didn't burn myself this time. Okay. And let's go ahead and get the camera here. Today, live, absolutely live, we did this caramel drizzle cheesecake. This took about 20 minutes from start to finish.
I bet you could.
The longest part was melting down the caramel. For the caramel, we use caramel candies, and to keep it liquid, we used half and half. The actual cheesecake is brown sugar and cream cheese. This is an Oreo crust that we bought from the store. Okay. This is cornbread sausage dressing. And we made the cornbread, used a very basic recipe with cornmeal, flour, uh, baking soda, and salt. We use buttermilk as the liquid base. Remember, when you're looking for buttermilk, you don't have to find buttermilk or determine the culture or the fat percentage. Look for a green cap. That's all you're looking for is the green cap. You get the green cap, you got buttermilk. So that has buttermilk, eggs, and butter, obviously, obviously butter. For the veggies, I used a half an onion, two sticks of celery, and a half a pack of Jimmy Dean sausage. I browned that up, uh, threw it into the broken up cornbread, along with a can of cream of chicken soup. Put this in the oven for 40 minutes, and it's still tender. It's still tender and moist. This is so good. And there's sausage in every bite. Cranberry sauce takes 15 minutes. The basic
Mel
recipe
Cappy,
is, go ahead.
Mel Cappy said, "Thank you, Chef."
Oh, you're very welcome. So the cranberry sauce is just cranberries. Uh,
That does
they
look
sell them in
good.
12-ounce bags. They're berries, they're hard, but you put just as much sugar because these are very, very tart, just as much sugar as you do cranberries. You put a little water or orange juice, and I put some cinnamon in with the sugar. This takes 15 minutes. They start to burst in about 6 minutes, and now it's turning into jelly even as we speak.
Yay. Hey, our girl from Australia says, "Amazing job. Good on you, mate."
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. And this, well, we went 8 minutes over. Oh my gosh. This is the end of the live or the cooking part of the live. If anybody wants to stay around and ask any questions, that'll be fine. I'm going to set up the camera face to face so that you guys can see me. Sherry will be able to answer questions too. But thank you for coming to Food Talk TV. We are live every Sunday night. I'm not the only
Hey, there's
chef.
a hey, there's a guest request. I can't see it, but you obviously a little. Thank you, Leah. I'm glad you came. And Benita said, "Great work." I don't know
Well, thank
who's
you.
requesting you. You've got
Well,
120 viewers now.
yes,
Can
we
you
do,
see
huh?
who? Yeah, can you see who it is?
I can see the number. That's all I can see is the number. There's too many to look at. But
Oh, you've got
so,
a
like I
lot
said,
of
we
guest
we are
requests.
we are live every Sunday night, and we're live for at least 3 hours on Sunday night. So you can always tune in and get great recipes and watch us cook, ask us questions. This is Food Talk TV. This is where memories are made. We appreciate every single one of you. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera. Oh my gosh, I've got 6% on my phone. Uh, uh, I'm going to go ahead. It looks like I'm going to get off, and we'll come back on a different phone if anybody
Hey,
wants
well,
to talk to us.
Season Simmer and Shake It has sent a request to
Okay,
join.
well, let's do that.
Little heifer, where are you?
Kat,
Desiree.
are you shipping some of that to me? It looks
Well,
so good.
and it all came together. I'll be honest with you. I was nervous that I wouldn't be able to do this in an hour and a half, but we did wait 10 minutes for everybody to get here, so I feel good.
You slayed it, man. It took me an hour and a half to make macaroni and cheese, and you're just whipping up a whole Thanksgiving dinner.
Right? Hey, I got the sides, man. I can bring the sides. Let's party.
Let's see if I can
Mama's
plug
bringing
in
the
the
sweet potato
phone.
casserole.
Okay. So
I'll
that
bring the sweet potato casserole. And
so this live doesn't
something
end
about it.
abruptly.
I just feel bad you got to do all those dishes, bro.
No
I know.
joke.
Take a look at them.
Oh man.
I
This
know.
this live.
Let me tell you what I feel sorry for him about. He's got to clean that little thing he was cooking on. That just really spilled off in there. That's hurting my feelings.
Yeah, this was fun, guys. Okay, let's flip this camera here. I gotta plug
Pauline
in.
Casey says, "Wish there was a smell-o-vision. It looks so good, Kaz. That was amazing.
Yes. Yeah.
That caramel
Okay.
swirl cheesecake. My goodness gracious.
Hey, you know, it would only
I
take
know.
me 4 hours and 20 minutes to get there.
Bama's gonna start driving. She's on her
I'm
way.
packing. I'm going to go pack right now. Oh, gosh.
Hey,
I
Kaz,
know,
I do
I'm
have a
joking.
question about the stuffing or the dressing. Dressing. I'm from the north. Would it
Yes.
taste better if you marinated it in the fridge overnight? Like, would it absorb more flavor?
It's not going to absorb any more in the you can if you have your bread or your cornbread completely dry, I mean staled, and you can do it by putting it in the oven at put the oven on 300. As soon as it gets to 350 or 300, turn it off and throw in the oven all broken up for about 45 minutes. It'll turn into croutons. It'll be completely dry, but it won't absorb any more moisture than it can absorb, and normally that's about 30 minutes.
Okay.
So you can put it in the fridge overnight if you want to,
Bye,
but 30,
Leah.
40 minutes is what it's going to do.
Thank you for coming.
Well,
And
now
I
that I
do
see
hope
that
you come
dressing,
back.
I can't wait to make Bama's because it looks good. Mama, we were sitting here watching the live together, and first of all, she wants
Yeah.
to let you guys know that you two crack her up, and Sherry, she loves your facial expressions. But we were sitting here, and she was like, "That's like a whole meal and stuffing."
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
that
he
is
was trying
really
to give me
jelly.
a bite. Here, I'm coming towards
No,
you.
I'm not. I'm just showing you. This is getting thicker as it cools down.
Hi, TikTok cowboy.
And I think I want to taste
here.
it too. What about that?
Yeah.
Don't get burnt.
If you don't like celery, you can also use
Oh my
apple
God.
and shaved carrot.
It was so good.
And you put the cinnamon in there?
Yes, that's why I'm saying it's so good. That cinnamon is.
I'm gonna have to go. You're killing me.
I didn't even think about the cinnamon until one of the commenters said it.
Bye,
But
girl.
Sherry, these berries are just melting your mouth. I mean, you don't even chew them. They're just barely holding a shape.
I know what's
So-
wrong with me. I haven't even eaten today. And then I made all that
She's been
guacamole a while
watching us
ago.
make food for the past 3 hours.
Oh, I know. I made all that guacamole. I'm going to have some of that on a burger because Barbecue Pastor made one the other day on his and it had guacamole on a burger. Oh my! I've wanted it ever since. Hi,
So do
nombre
you-
shut up.
Is Carlos there?
Carlos in the house.
Yes.
Hey, Terry Joe.
And Terry Joe Berry.
Okay, so I can't see it in the comments, guys. If there's something, I can see you guys though.
Hazard.
Ah,
There's
okay.
somebody from Hazard, Kentucky in here.
Hazard.
That's funny, Hazard, Kentucky. Because I learned when we came back from our trip, there is a town, and I think it's in Pennsylvania, called Accident. Like Accident, PA, or Accident, Maryland. It was right on the border of Maryland and Pennsylvania, but Accident. So we have Accident and Hazard.
Wow. What's the
You know
weirdest
what-
name of a town you've been in?
Accident.
I've seen Truth or Consequences. I've been to Truth or Consequences.
I've been
And
to No
that's
Trees,
that's a
Texas.
town they named after a television show.
Consequences?
Truth or Consequences.
Truth or Consequences.
What?
They named their town that to try and
Waxahachie?
get recognition
country is
from the
cornbread.
television show.
Yes. We are country is cornbread. I'm here to tell you. They filmed the Dukes of Hazzard near my house in Snellsville, Georgia. Yeehaw. I went to No Trees, Texas one time.
No Trees, Texas? Did they have any
No
trees?
Trees, Texas. No.
Oh,
And I saw my first tumbleweed. It was just flat
never seen
fields
one of
and
those. Waxahachie, how do you say that?
Waxahachie. I know where that's at. That's Texas.
Okay. Well, I don't. What language is that? Back to the cornbread. A all-purpose. Well, the cornbread has yellow cornmeal, and all-purpose flour, and you mix. He put a cup and a half of the flour. And how much? Cornmeal.
And 2 cups of cornmeal.
2 cups of cornmeal. Okay. In Florida, I could.
Kaz, where are you in Texas? Fancy No Filter is in Aubrey.
I'm in Athens, Texas. So if you just get off the 19, you can be here in about 15 minutes. And I've got
You better not eat my pie.
for you. Huh?
Do not eat my pie. Tell that person not to go there and eat my pie. Don't you eat my pie. Man. I use flour, meal, water, makes the best cornbread.
So this is amazing. We had over 100 people in our live.
I know, that was pretty cool.
You got a bunch of people watching you, Papa.
Wow. Well,
that's what she calls him, y'all.
Watching Food Talk TV. So, and watching you too.
Yeah.
Today was fun.
If anybody came in on mine before I was on, the lady in the corner, Season Simmer and Shake It, Desiree, she was actually on doing macaroni and cheese before.
Bye, Mel Cappy. I'm going to try that macaroni and cheese.
It was good. Sherry, I'm going to make you fall in love with nutmeg. I'm telling you, it's going to... Look, I sneak it in and you don't even know it's there. You don't even know it's there. But it just makes it so perfect. Do you know what I'm saying?
You just don't know how I OD'd on it as a child. It's like cherry flavored stuff. I like cherries, but cherry flavored stuff, I had to take so much medicine. I don't like cherry flavored stuff.
That's why I won't do like cherry or grape. Because
I love grape.
Children's Tylenol ruined it for me.
Yeah. Sherry, will you put nutmeg in it? A little bit. I'll give it a scotch. That's what my son calls it.
A scotch.
You know what must be nice, Kaz, is you're just sitting there eating a whole pie right in front of us.
Stop. That's part of that is mine. Hey.
That's not fair. You know what? That's breaking the rules, Kaz, because we're not all ready to take our bites. And with the number one rule of Cooking Club is we all taste together.
That's right. We all taste it together.
Hey,
I've got the one that I made live is in the fridge right now.
Who got knocked out last night? Who got knocked out last night?
About what? Who got knocked out where?
See, you don't know a thing about me. Oh, it was not MMA. It was boxing. I don't watch MMA. I watch boxing. But I didn't get to watch
You watch boxing?
Oh, I love boxing. It's my favorite thing in this world. I am not even lying. I love it so much.
I would have never guessed that.
And Benny Cruz got his live band because he was showing the opening and them getting it up in the ring. and he got. I was just like, oh yeah, they hadn't banned him yet, and all of a sudden it just went. And so he kept me posted on the message, letting me know.
That's not even right.
Somebody says,
Well,
Kaz, I can't
That's
read
I
it.
love
Lori.
your
She
dish.
said, Kaz, I love
I
your
love your
dish.
dish. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then She-tastic said, I just love you all.
Thank
Lori
you.
said, I love our cooking family.
I watched wrestling till Gorgeous George got his head busted open. Then I quit and started watching boxing.
you know
I've
what
never-
wrestling now?
Boxing fan. Huh?
My granddaughter is a professional wrestler.
Really? What
We're
kind of
just
pie?
dropping
It's
fun facts over here.
he's eating a cheesecake, caramel drizzle cheesecake.
Yes, I cooked it live earlier. I didn't cook it because it's not cooked, but I made it from start to finish live earlier.
Okay, so
You need
nobody
to be
asked,
on
but it
Food
was
Talk
Canelo.
TV on Sunday nights. We're cooking up a storm. We did tonight. We made macaroni and cheese. We made cornbread stuffing. After we made the cornbread, we made the cranberry sauce live. We did the caramel drizzle cheesecake live. Takes 20 minutes. You need to come here on Sunday nights.
It's the place
And
to
come
be.
to our cooking club on Wednesday nights. It's a
Yeah,
Zoom
you
call.
come to our cooking club. You can cook with us. Right now on Food Talk TV, the newest video is all the ingredients for
I'm wearing this.
Sherry's cornbread stuffing. And you buy the ingredients, you come in on Zoom, and when you come in on Zoom, she's going to walk us all through it, and we'll all make it together. And
I just want
have fun.
everybody to have their cornbread already cooked and their eggs
That's right.
already boiled and your onions already chopped. Kaz, I'm talking to you.
Kaz, she's
Wait a
talking
minute.
to you.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Is
just
that
kidding.
all? Did you put all that in the video?
No.
Put it in the
Oh,
comments.
Edit
How is
is in
anybody
here.
going to know?
Don't worry, we'll
Pin
communicate
it.
it.
I'll pin it to the top.
Edible, I see a comment that says, can you see my comments?
No, we can't see your comments.
I haven't seen any till now. No, there are none till now. But there you are.
I think Mama G banned him or muted him, right?
I didn't
Sherry,
hear
why
that.
is she so close? If somebody wants to know why you're so close to the camera,
Because I'm an up close and personal kind
keeping
of
an eye on
person.
you. Sherry, do you have to do eggs? No, you do not have to do eggs. Edible says, well, I've been here in and out.
Oh, hello, Edible.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
haven't
see
even
anything
seen
coming
it till
through.
just now. You don't have to put eggs. No.
Kaz is
do
over here cooking for
hard-boiled-
30 people.
What in the cat hair is that?
Say, Edible, do you
Listen,
want to
no.
come live on Food Talk and do any cooking? If you do, I'll give up the spot.
I didn't see this comment.
Well,
either.
I'm getting ready to jump off of here because that shoulder roast we put on the smoker, it still has not hit 203. Like, we put that thing
Did you
on at
wrap
2
it?
o'clock and we're not even done
Joey,
yet.
did you wrap it?
Yeah, it's wrapped. Double layer
Okay.
butcher paper.
Can't hear you. Somebody's calling. I mean, I'm sorry, Des. Did you wrap it?
Yeah, it's wrapped. We wrapped it, and it's, I think Jason said it's at like 180, so it's almost there. It hit a fat stall that was a very long
Thank you,
stall.
James.
Like,
Oh.
Jason, how long was that roast on stall? An hour and a half? About an hour, he said. So
Okay.
it better be good stalling for an hour. Bama, do you play on smokers?
I don't have a smoker. I have a grill.
We can turn that into a smoker.
Yes, we can.
Really?
Yes, we can.
Teach me.
Mhm. Cats, tell her, can't you?
Yes, we can. Matter of
I
fact,
think I saw
I
barbecue raised barbecue. What? You know that seasoning I have? Barbecue Ray. I think I've seen him do
right.
that.
I saw a video where they turned a watermelon into a smoker. And they made
Get
watermelon glazed
out.
chicken wings inside of it. I'm dead serious. I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. Going to
I
do that.
love my smoker. Lori loves
Sherry
her
said,
smoker.
Lori, did you get a new smoker after your other one caught on fire?
Yes.
Do you
I
remember
remember
that? She was so sad. She was like, we were on cooking club and she went outside and showed it like it legit caught on
Oh my God.
fire.
I so wish that they caught that on video.
Oh, Phil fixed it. Phil fixed it. Hey, Kaz, did you ever regret giving away that smoker after that dude fixed it up so pretty? Oh,
No,
he
I
did a
didn't,
good
but
job.
I was very happy that he fixed it up.
He's gonna
That
undress.
was
I gotta go. No. Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
All of a sudden we get a Papa Cast type of show we didn't know about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On 3 pork chops. Let people know what Food Talk TV is about. Oh, we told them about 50 times and about the videos that are on there. But yeah, Food Talk is about, you tell them, Des, say it, I like, and where there's
It's
food.
about 6 different creators and we came together over food. We all have different backgrounds, different beliefs and views on things, but we created a friendship and a bond through food. So we created Food Talk TV and we're here to share recipes and inspire people. I know Sherry and I, we got tagged. I don't know if Sean and Michelle is still in here, but we got tagged in a video earlier this week. And you know, the Sean and Michelle's the username. They did their first food video and she was like, we inspired her to do that. So we just want to teach people how to cook
Really?
and create memories. Yeah. And she did some really good looking wings. Those wings looked really good. I was like, hey, you're making me
Wow.
hungry. But we want people to become, oh, there she is. Sean and Michelle right there in the comments. She did her very first food video this week.
Oh,
So
Hey,
it's just like
okay.
getting comfortable and sharing recipes and making memories. And where there's food, there's family. That's where memories are made. And that's what Food Talk TV is about.
Also,
Somebody said,
cooking
Tammy
just
said,
isn't that hard.
Tammy asked, do you teach barbecue sauce, grilling, smoking?
Yes, we can show you that too. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We have about 3 on here, I think, could do that. That's not.
Tammy, if you follow me, I'm Season Simmer and Shake It, and I see your follow, I'll tag you. I'll be able to tag you in my barbecue sauce recipe. I have like a really easy one. My dad used to make it, and it's just delicious. So if you follow me, I'll tag you in that video so you can get that recipe. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump off here because hopefully that shoulder roast gets done soon because I'm starving, and I don't want to fill up on all mac and cheese. I need this meat.
Okay, guys,
All
and
right.
Food Talk TV is going to be signing off for a while. We don't know. Somebody else may sign on tonight and do some more cooking, but this has been a blast. Dez's macaroni and cheese, my cornbread stuffing from start to finish, my caramel drizzle cheesecake, the cranberry sauce. I hope I showed you guys that it doesn't take it doesn't take a wizard. It doesn't take a wizard to do this stuff. All you have to do is know where you're starting from and where you're going. So thanks a lot. I see there's like 40 people in. Next Sunday, Food Talk TV. And there will be some other lives during the week, but you can always depend on us on Sundays, okay? Love you.
For Lori.
Love you guys. Bye.